Hey guys, Delt here in High Roller Goblin Caves. First off, sorry that there's no game sound. I was splitting my browser sound into different channels, music, game volume, etc. in OBS, and for some reason after doing that, my game volume has this weird static to it, and I didn't want to put you guys through that. I didn't realize while recording, so I'm gonna have to fix that, and it should be better for the upload tomorrow. I was also planning to stream today around this time, but because of that, I'll probably not be until tomorrow, or maybe later tonight if I can get it to work well by then. For now, here's a game with just music and me. I decided to add Shriek of Weakness to my build to test it again because a lot of people have come in the comments like, no Shriek? That's a sin. So I just wanted to test it again, and this is the only way that I've honestly found that it works well, especially against Slayer fighters, which you're going to run into every single game. I still feel like Shriek is a song that isn't necessarily required by any means, but it could be a nice addition if you want to add it onto your song list. Also, as a side note, because I'm sure you noticed, I didn't realize that the one goblin was coming down from the stairs, and I got stuck and big panic set in, but we're good now. We're just gonna try and get our health back. Alright, and I can't say that this is the only way that I found Shriek to work without explaining what was working and what I tried. I have Charismatic Performance. Always take this perk. If you don't, you're kind of trolling and just taking too long to play your songs. Lore Mastery. This can be flexed, but the value on it is too high for me to even want to do that. It increases how quickly you open doors, use shrines, heal with items, open portals. Basically everything you're going to be doing is faster now. Warsong's my third perk. I was honestly testing moving this one around. I tried Rapier Mastery and Reinforced Instruments. Both resulted in me dying almost every game. This was in norms when I was testing too. The Rapier's Force Wings weren't finishing Slayer fighters, who were in mostly base kit. When I had all of my quote-unquote gear on, I had white padded tunic, white gloves, agility pants, etc. So I didn't like that. And Reinforced Instruments is definitely good, but you need multiple drums, and to know that you're basically playing Drum Ranger and have to hit 3 or 4 hits before you can actually go into melee range. Warsong makes it to where I weaken the enemy while also buffing myself. And the falchion hits hard then. The arming sword was also working too. If you prefer that animation, I'm more used to the falchion from playing Warlock and haven't really used any other class that plays arming sword too much. My last perk is Storyteller. This is the perk that actually lets me play this build because it gives me just enough knowledge to add that and keep everything else the same. So I hope you enjoyed me playing Farming Simulator while I did all of that talking. We're gonna start somewhat fighting soon. So when I came out here, I heard plate boots smacking around, and I also heard some other kind of boots. They weren't plate, and they weren't slapping feet. So here I'm just kind of trying to look to see if I can see them, but I end up not being able to and just pushing in a little further. And right around this time, I hear the fighter in plate boots in the room behind me, and he's fighting some goblins, so I'm gonna go take a look. But he was ready with his crossbow, and I had my flute out, trying to be ready to use Shriek of Weakness. I should have had my crossbow there. Okay, so plate fighters aren't good for us. We do a lot less damage to them than they do to us. They have more health, they have second wind. It's not a good time. What you should be trying to do when you fight them is land a few crossbow shots. I hit 1 out of 2 there, and try to force them into second winding. If you're not able to do that, do not push them, you will not win. So what I tried to do was just Din of Darkness him through the wall. I don't think any of them actually hit him, and then I started hearing another person behind us. So I pulled back to make sure I wasn't in between the two of them, went back to my little safety area where I cleared out and spawned in, and I'm just kind of looking around for the other guy because I don't want to fight both of them at the same time. Since I didn't see him, I'm going to see if I could peek through this door, but he never cleared the bullet slinger, so I'm just going to shut it before I get slowed and keep moving. After I shut that door, I realized I wanted it open. I know that means he can push me, but I wanted room to kite around because, again, I don't want to get into a melee fight with a plate wearer unless I hit him a few times first. I used Shriek of Weakness there because I heard someone on the other side of this door and wanted to make sure that if I was going into melee, at least that was on him. So after I used Shriek of Weakness again, he backed up and I didn't see him. I think he actually goes through the other door into the room where the plate fighter is. Alright, and if you ever played other shooters like Rainbow Six Siege or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, something you should know is never re-peek the same door. If you do that, you're just asking to get shot. So I'm just gonna move around again, go back to that other door. I know there's a bullet slinger there, but I'll just be a little bit careful about it. And at this point, I did hear that they were both in that room, so I'm just gonna push onto it a little harder now. And the plate fighter actually left, which is great for us. We can actually 1v1 this Slayer fighter in melee range if we play it right. That was a lot scarier than it had to be. I landed my crossbow shot, which was good. I missed my second falchion swing, which let him get another whole swing out on me while I had the long animation. Typically, if you land a crossbow and all 3 of your falchion swings, you get the kill. If not, it's about 4 falchion swings. He still had Shriek on him from when we hit it the first time, so that was great for us. We got the kill, and we're good to go. Alright, so I did see a fighter shooting an ice bolt right after we killed that guy, so I'm going to open this portal so I have a little safety net, and then try to look around for him. Wizards aren't the hardest to fight. As long as you can get on them, they're pretty dead. And right there, I ran over the trap. I knew it was there. I was kind of just hoping that it wouldn't start shooting right then, and then it did, so not the best for us. And while I was there, I didn't hear anything at all, so I'm just gonna leave, take what we got, and take the win. Okay, so now we're gonna sell our loot. I also added in selling the items in trade chat. Let me know if you want to see that in the future, or if you'd rather just leave it out still. Thank you so much for watching if you enjoyed the content. I really appreciate everyone who comes and watches the videos and leaves me likes and subscribes to the channel. It really helps a lot, and if you want to keep watching me, thank you so much. I'm gonna keep uploading YouTube videos, and I'm going to hopefully start streaming on Twitch soon, as long as I can fix the audio glitches. So thank you so much again. Hope you have a great day, and peace.